Yo, it's your boy Derek, Real Peace YouTube. Wow, this is my first video. I'm okay. Nah, but anyways, yeah, first video. So let's get straight to it. So I want to talk about your mind and how your mind is a muscle, and how if you're feeling antsy or if you're feeling like you just can't focus or you're just distracted easily, sort of like all the symptoms of ADHD. I honestly feel like that is just because the mind is not trained. The mind is not just trained. The mind is weak in a way. Weak as in like a muscle. Like imagine it's like your biceps. If you use your biceps when you really need it, or just let's say you moving some furniture, helping a friend moving some furniture, and you know what I'm saying, you don't be working out, and you're trying to help your friend out. You get the first couch, you straight on the first couch. First couch, you strong, man. You know what I'm saying, but then the second couch, you get a little more shaky, and you just start to just wear out faster than other people. That is because you're not. Well, if you haven't worked out and you're getting tired fast, obviously we know you won't be working out, and that results into weak muscles. Same thing with your mind. If you're not, I mean, I'm gonna throw in meditation, but if you're also just not consciously putting thoughts that you want to put in there, then your mind is not really training. You're not really using your mind, and then that's when it's easily distracted when you really need it, or it's just weak when you're just trying to concentrate or focus. So I really think that is something that is important, is having your conscience be straight. So there's a difference though. All right, so it's like, when I say having your mind be a muscle, I think like the basis of your mind, and I'm saying mind, I'm not even getting big in terms, but let's just say consciousness. So your consciousness is what puts out thoughts. I mean, let's be real. You think things all day. So it's like just you got a motherfucking. It's just like brain is a powerful muscle, and keyword is muscle. And so it's like when you're training it with the particular thoughts that you want, it's like literally like a garden. Imagine like a garden. If you are planting the seeds of thought that you want in your mind, for example, I want to be at more peace. I want to be calm when I'm driving on the road. So you put those seeds in. When you water those seeds with consistent thought, as in consistently reminding that I want to be at peace, I want to be calm on the road, then it starts to grow, and then it gets to a point where now you're more solidified in that thought. So you're already just automatically at peace / calm when you're on the road. That's what I mean. And that's why people do affirmations. That's why affirmations is such, I think affirmations is real and it's huge. And using the particular affirmation with the right verbiage, I think is important too. And that's something to talk about. But it's like, really that. So to get back to the meditation point, and I just want to make this quick. So to get to the meditation point, why I feel like meditation assists a lot in practicing and working out your mind and working out your thoughts, why meditation is important is because meditation is like, let's say you're trying to run for a marathon, right? When you run for a marathon, you can jog on a treadmill and work to get results to be ready for the marathon, but it's not as powerful if you jog on the street outside versus on the treadmill. So when I look at meditation, it's the same thing. People say, oh yeah, you can meditate anywhere. You can meditate just chilling. Yeah, you can, but it's not as powerful as you're meditating when your eyes are closed and you're really just calm and working on your mind off top. So yeah, you can get results both ways, but you get more powerful results, more quicker results, still grinding, but get more just better results when you're sitting down actually meditating versus just not. Versus using other small weights, which is still good. I mean, I would say compound interest. You got a 30, 40% bulk of meditation practice, and then you do other little things as you're in the car before you leave to go wherever you got to go, taking 2 minutes or 5 minutes. But there's steps to it. You know, meditation, I think just off top, just saying that you're going to sit down for 5 minutes or even a minute is, I feel like, kind of just hard and distracting. But what's distracting is when you're telling yourself you want to sit down and be calm, well then yes, thoughts are just going to come because an untrained mind is just, you're not in control of just thinking those thoughts. You're in control, but you're not in control of stopping those thoughts. I feel like naturally, if you don't use your consciousness is gonna just put things in, it's gonna just let other external or just anything just kind of come into thought. How that is bad is because, I mean, I'm gonna get way too ahead of myself. But how I just feel like that's bad is because just, you know, your conscious, your mind is the mecca. You know, when people say visualize your future, like, you need to visualize. Okay, well, you can visualize in a positive way, but if you're visualizing in a bad way, as in you're not using your thoughts and you're just visualizing some other random shit, I mean, think about it. You're visualizing bad things. So I'm trying to talk about how to visualize, or how to just control that thought process, so when you want to visualize, focus, concentrate, do whatever you got to do, you can do it longer / just keep your mind at bay when you want it, and not when just, I don't know. I mean, think when you're hitting when the bicep curl. Let's say you're hitting the bicep curl and you hold it up. However long you gonna hold it up is however strong your biceps can handle. Over time, yeah, it's gonna shake, but as time goes on and you continue to work that out, it's gonna be even stronger. And I mean, I worked on this a lot. I had to, because at a time when I was younger, I had all the ADHD symptoms, I would say. I couldn't focus, or just being distracted, or just a lot of things. Just, let's say I'll have a conversation with you, and like a plane fly by, and I look at that plane, and then I just notice something off that plane, and then as I'm still talking to you, and then I try to get back to the conversation, I'm just like, I lose train, or I lose track of thought. How does that correlate with meditation? I feel like that correlates, well, it correlates with consciousness. Just when you're not distracted with thinking a bunch of thoughts, and I feel like it's just less distractions. I mean, up top, like when you're just thinking of a bunch of random things. I mean, I would have song lyrics just consistently repeating in my head, and I'm like, yo, I had to chill this out. Like, I mean, first the song, you know what I mean? You have song lyrics just in your head all day, and it's cool at first, but then over time I'm like, all right, like, I want to just not think of song lyrics. I want to just, if I'm sitting down at a park, I want to have a moment where I'm sitting down at a park and not like, yeah. So if I'm sitting down at a park, I want to feel like I'm sitting down at a park and not thinking of a bunch of random things and song lyrics. I want to enjoy the moment, because I feel like there's importance and a good feeling when you enjoy the moment of what's around, you know. But that's something we'll get into later. But thank you guys for tuning in to my first video. Wow. Hey, thanks for tuning in. I'll be back. Your boy, real peace.